Good morning, West Haverstraw Elementary School families. I wanted to send to you today a morning message regarding our upcoming activities and events and some messages regarding summertime. So I've shared with you this slide that you can I'm going to use as my morning message throughout the summer. I will try to communicate with you on an as needed basis, possibly once a week, maybe more if needed, but definitely to try to keep everybody up to date with our reopening of school for September. So I'm just going to walk you through some of the things that are on this slide, and I will repeat this message in Spanish at the end. Yo voy a repetir toda esta información en español al fin. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the slide. So right under my video message here on this slide, you will see my name, my phone number where I can be reached through the summer, also Miss Terry and her phone number, and our email addresses. So if you ever need to reach us during the summertime, that would be the best way to reach us, because at some points we might be working remotely, and the Google Voice numbers that we have provided will be the best way to actually contact us. Throughout the summer, the lessons on the North Rockland iLearning website will still be active. So you can continue to keep your students academically engaged throughout the summertime by clicking on the NR link located right on this page. Also on this page, we have a couple of end-of-year videos, our third grade celebration video, our kindergarten celebration video, and the field day celebration video. So all you have to do, though they are all linked to the images, all you have to do is click on to play any one of those videos, and I hope that you enjoy them. So here are our messages for today. Refund for any field trips or book orders or father-daughter dance. Those refunds will be handed out tomorrow, June 19th, at school between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. in the main office. If you need to come and pick up a refund, or if you need to come to the nurse for medication, you must please come in the building one at a time. The security guard will only allow one family in at a time. Please make sure you are wearing a mask. That is very important. Otherwise, you will not be allowed into our building. Our nurse is actually supposed to check everyone's temperature as they walk into the building. And if anyone has a temperature that registers a fever, you will not be allowed to enter our building. So please, thank you for your consideration and understanding on that. You can come in to pick up your refund or medication that you have in the nurse's office tomorrow. Also, if you haven't picked up your student belongings, you can also do all those things at the same time. The last day will be tomorrow. The next message that I have is about Chromebooks. If your student has a district loaned Chromebook, those will be collected sometime in August. So you can hold on to those for the month of July at least, and take advantage of the fact that the Chromebook is still available to your student, and encourage them to continue on some of the educational resources that were introduced to them during the iLearning. Also, the school supply list is attached. If you just click on the link that says school supply list, you will see a list of basic supplies that we are asking parents to purchase for September. It is a very basic list. We didn't want to overwhelm families with the financial burden and also just the physical burden of having to get to stores in order to get these supplies. So we felt that this supply list was a basic list, things that you can get locally, either either online or at a supermarket or at the local dollar store as well. So look at that supply list. And once school starts, teachers may be asking for additional supplies. And we've also asked for them to keep that in mind, that, we want to be cognizant of the fact that, school supplies might be hard to get for some families. So we've kept the list basic, but please understand that your teachers may be asking for additional specific supplies to the needs of their classroom in September. The next is our third grade graduation parade. We have it scheduled for July 1st between the hours of 1:30 and 3:30. And Ms. Terry will send out a schedule. We are going to stagger the time so that each class has a specific time to drive through during that 2-hour window. Students will be receiving a swag bag from the PTA, which includes their yearbook, and hopefully our yearbook does ship on time, and we will have the yearbook ready for you on July 1st. We will also have a couple of stations set up where families can safely get out of their cars, take a photo by a banner that we have prepared, and we will do some nice decorations so that the children can take a nice graduation end of year photo with their families. And that's going to take place on July 1st. More information will come out to third grade families about that. Also on this slide, you will see that there is a link to the reflection room, Mrs. Tex's reflection room. So we hope that your students can take advantage of that during the summer. It's a great resource, as well as Mrs. Diaz, our school social worker, SEL and mental health resources. She has some wonderful resources linked there for families. So you'll see home learning is there, our video for multicultural event, field day video, kindergarten celebration, third grade celebration, mood meter check-in. So I decided to keep this slide consistent with the information that we share daily with students so that this way it looks familiar for all of you, and you have the information for the school right at your fingertips. I really want to thank all parents from the bottom of my heart for the amazing support that you have given to all of the teachers, administrators, support staff at our school to help your students do their best during remote learning these past 3 months. We know it has been a challenge and for many a hardship. We hope that you are well and you continue to stay safe and be healthy throughout the summer. And I will keep you posted throughout the summer with any updates that we have for the reopening of school. I hope you all have a wonderful, restful, and rejuvenating summer with your families. Thank you. Y ahora el mensaje en español. En esta diapositiva tenemos mucha información para las familias y yo voy a comunicar con ustedes una vez a la semana, quizás más. Depende de la información que tengo que compartir con ustedes. Lo que es importante es que ustedes sepan que hay motivos de comunicar con nosotras durante el verano, conmigo, Mrs. Esposito, y también con la asistente Miss Terry. Y los números de teléfono y nuestro correo electrónico está aquí mismo en esta diapositiva. También tenemos mucha información, muchos videos para compartir con ustedes. Ustedes solamente tienen que hacer el clic en cada uno para recibir la información o para ver el video. Hay unas información que yo tengo que compartir con ustedes hoy. Si ustedes necesitan recoger el dinero o el medicamento de la escuela, ustedes pueden recogerlo mañana, el 19 de junio, desde las 8 de la mañana hasta las 4 de la tarde. Cada familia que entra en la escuela tiene que llevar una máscara en la cara o si no, no pueden entrar. También cuando ustedes vienen tienen que ir a la oficina de la enfermera. Ella va a tomar la temperatura. Si tiene fiebre no puede, tiene que salir inmediatamente. Y esto es mañana. Si los niños tienen los Chromebooks prestados del distrito, pueden guardar los Chromebooks durante el mes de julio y vamos a compartir más información en el mes de agosto para recoger los Chromebooks. La lista de los útiles para septiembre está aquí en este enlace que se llama School Supply List. Y el desfile de la graduación de los niños del tercer grado va a tener lugar el 1 de julio entre las horas de la 1:30 hasta las 3:30. y nosotros vamos a compartir más información con ustedes sobre este evento y la hora que tiene que venir. La Asociación de los Padres y los Maestros, the PTA, va a regalar unas cosas a los niños para celebrar su graduación en ese día. Y también habrá oportunidades para tomar fotos para la celebración. ¿Ok? Y eso es todo en este momento. Como yo ya les dije, yo voy a compartir información durante el verano con toda la información que tenemos sobre la escuela y cómo vamos a abrir la escuela de nuevo en septiembre. Quiero darles a ustedes muchas gracias para todo su apoyo y trabajo con sus niños durante este tiempo de COVID-19. Y también yo quiero continuar a comunicar con ustedes, y si ustedes tienen cualquier pregunta o inquietud, por favor, pónganse en contacto con nosotras durante el verano con los números que están aquí en esta diapositiva. Espero que tengan todos un verano saludable y nos vemos en septiembre. Hasta luego.